off to Varna today. We're hoping that it's going to be nice. Well, we think it's going to be nice weather, probably like highs of 23. We're going to go through Popovo. We're going to try and get some fuel. A good tip is that you can get sort of cheaper fuel in the smaller petrol stations. Privately run little petrol stations here are still quite popular. One thing to note, that even in the bigger petrol stations, you tend to have somebody filling up your car for you. Still, you don't fill it up yourself. It's done by somebody. I found that quite strange when we first came here, and they were, kind of filling up the car for you, But yeah, we're going to try out the petrol station in Popovo because that's kind of the cheapest in the area. So we've got to Popovo, we've got to the garage, and it's really good actually. The price is like $2.87 a litre instead of like $3.05, which it was last time. So it's pretty good. He's just stuck 50-11 for us, which I'm hoping 50, yeah. Merci. That's it. Pay to say leather. Yeah. Right. So great. So we can get back in the car. But these little garages are great because they're a lot cheaper than the main garages, and you can see like 50 leather, so we got it spot on. Got about 17 litres, 287 it says on there. So pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna head back in the car, head off to Varna now. So hopefully that's filled the tank up quite a bit. You usually park in the more, because it's a little trick really that you can get like quite sort of you can get free parking, and usually there's quite a lot of spaces, or I think where we normally park has been taken. We decided to get some food at the mall where we parked. We've gone for KFC. We're not traditional Bulgarian as such, but we don't get to have it as often when we're sort of when we're not in the UK. Yeah, there's no KFC in Rusa or anything like that. There are like traditional Bulgarian places in here as well. There's quite a good selection in this mall. It's a lot bigger than the Rusa mall.
I do prefer the fries.
Yeah, the fries are really good. They're much better than the UK fries. It's probably less healthy, but they certainly taste really good. There's free refills. I've got a Zinger burger meal. Rachel's got a strips menu meal. Yeah, the chicken's really good here. I've got a Pepsi, and Emily's got a orange juice. So we're just going to grab a bite to eat. Then we're going to make the walk into Varna and take a look at what's going on. Hopefully the beach bars are still open, and we can still sit on the beach. Who knows, maybe even get in the water. Okay, so we're just trying to work our way out of the mall. We're having a lot of fun with lifts and all sorts of things. This is actually not a bad mall, is it? It's got quite a lot of stuff in here, like all big shops and stuff. A lot more than like Rusa has.
Yeah.
You've even got a museum about, I'm guessing, communist times actually. So retro museum there. We've never actually been in there, have we?
Yeah.
We haven't actually tried it, shamefully, but
Nice smelling perfume.
it's a nice smelling perfume. Everyone hands you perfume here. That's not different from Rusa. But yeah, so basically we're going to head out the mall because we need to get basically to the centre of Varna so we can get down to the beach. And we've still got about half an hour's walk, so we need to get out of this mall and get going ASAP. So we're going to head out now and head off down to Varna. Right, we made it down to downtown Varna. This is the cathedral in Varna. It's the third largest in Bulgaria. It was built in 1886, or opened in 1886 I should say. It's really nice. It's got like gold domes. It's a shame there's lots of traffic sort of going around it, unfortunately. So it's quite noisy. But yeah, one of the nice sights of Varna if you're into like churches and cathedrals. This is a cathedral. But yeah, it looks pretty good. We've still got a bit further to walk until we get to like the beach area in Varna. We're not right in the centre. There's another nice little park over there. So another one. This is the first one you'll see on the route. Some art being sold. But yeah, it's nice sort of nice paving, and it's a nice little city, isn't it? Yeah. But it's a little bit bad for parking. You know, we've always found parking in the mall and walking 6,000 hours in is the best solution. You may find other ones. Okay, we finally made it to the main street in Varna. This is a street that leads down to the sea. It's really cool. It's got, yeah, it's very busy. You can see around that it's very busy. I mean, this is like September, nearly October, so it's really busy. But that's the first ever restaurant we went to in Bulgaria, over there. First place we stayed was Cherno More. Which is behind us there somewhere. I don't know if you can quite make it out now. But yeah, this is like the first place we came to in Bulgaria, actually, Varna. We flew into the country. We didn't even like...
We'd never been to Bulgaria.
We'd never been to Bulgaria. We bought the house online. We didn't know whether it was like there or not.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen pictures of it, and we read reviews of the person that was like selling the house, as in the agency. So we believed it was all trustworthy. But yeah, this was the first place we flew into. But yeah, we bought without really seeing it, which I guess is probably a crazy thing to do. But that's kind of what we did. And we haven't regretted it, I don't think. Not all the time, certainly. There's probably been moments, but you know, mostly good moments. Nice little restaurant here. Nice cafes and bars and restaurants and dolphins. Like ice cream places. Yeah, it's a really cool place, like by the sea, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, no, we never we didn't know anything about Bulgaria, and we'd never been here. But to be honest, you know, it was a gamble, but we gave it a go, and we haven't regretted it. So yeah, look around. This is what you get if you come here. And the great thing, the thing I really love is where we're heading, which is to like down to the beach. Yeah. To there's a few like beach bars down there. One of my favourites, Makalali. Yeah. Varna there, the sign showing you where you are. It's pretty cool though. I like these little like coloured signs. Yeah. You see them a lot in Bulgarian towns actually, and cities. They've kind of got that. Ruse's got one. I saw one in Biala. I think Varna's definitely got one, as we just seen. Some signposts, look, there's the sea garden goes down that way, and it goes that way. It's pretty cool, yeah, it's a nice place. It's a mixture between a sort of city, a beach, and parks. You know, you kind of got everything here, you know? And hopefully when we get down, you'll be able to see how nice the beaches are, because I actually was quite impressed. I'd never been in the water till earlier this year. And I went in the water and it was really nice and warm, but the sand was perfect. Like, it was really soft, There was no stones. I mean, it just felt nice to walk out. Felt a bit sort of squishy, so it was almost like you were sort of in quicksand, but not, you know, not going down the, not actually sort of like sinking. So we've got our little area, haven't we?
Yeah.
Emily's doing her beach stuff. She's playing in the sand. That's what she was really keen to do.
Yeah.
She hasn't seen the water yet. I don't know if she's like.
No.
If she sees it, she might want to try and get in it. The waves do look quite mad
rough
today. It's a
I'd
bit
say.
rough, but I think people in the UK would like be on the beach today. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
This is like relatively warm. I think we're mid-20s. I'm sure we'd be on the beach in this weather. I got my sex on the beach. Properly made. Yeah, she's got a
Orange nectar.
BBB orange nectar. So it's not even orange juice. That's not properly made. Okay, so I want to take you on a tour of the Makalali Beach Bar. This is a really cool beach bar that we always try and come to when we're in Varna. It's a really nice sort of bar. It makes you feel like well, you definitely feel like you're on holiday, or you feel like you're in Hawaii or something. It's quite windy today. There's no one on the beach, but basically this is your bar. This is the, you know, you've got like kind of open sort of terraces over there where you can kind of sit and like you're not covered. You've got like deck chairs and bean bags, and over here it's the same. You've got like deck chairs and bean bags, but on that side you've got a covered terrace where you can sort of sit like with windshields on you. It's a really cool bar, and I think we've never been here in the evening, but I think after a certain time there's DJs and there'll be music, that kind of stuff. And if we go out onto the beach, you've got other deck chairs and stuff over that way. I mean, Varna is like one big beach along, and you can kind of see like out to sea, and you can see there's a lot of these sort of beaches. These style of bars, like Makalali's style bars. There's one over there. We went to that one last time we were here. We thought it was Makalali, but we went to the wrong place. I mean, it's quite windy today, but I still think in the UK the temperatures that I think is about mid-20s. I think people would be on this beach in the UK and they would be using it for swimming and, you know, sunbathing and stuff. And yeah, but in Bulgaria it's basically nobody's on the beach, so you know, this is considered too cold, I guess, like mid-20s for going out on the beach. Down that way there's kind of like, you know, like a fun fair type thing down there, and a pirate boat, I think, or some sort of boat. And you've got like, yeah, you've got a whole beachfront that goes all the way along, and it even goes behind the sort of trees that you can see in the distance a bit there. And there's another sort of walkway all the way along that way. And that goes to another bar down, you know, another set of bars and restaurants. But yeah, Makalali's pretty cool. We've always liked coming here. You always feel like it's, you know, like you're in Hawaii or some sort of really tropical resort. I guess you are in a sort of holiday resort because it is a hot place in the summer, and it does have a lot of tourists. There's obviously flights into Varna as an international airport. So you know, this is like kind of a resort town really. So but yeah, you know, it's quite windy today. That's the downside. But yeah, you got loads of you know, bean bags. But yeah, if it was height of summer, I wouldn't be able to walk here because there would be quite a lot of people on the beach. Although when we last came, I think in July, there wasn't like loads and loads of people, and you could definitely get a space. Like, we were really surprised. We turned up relatively late and we still got like a space, so no problems at all. The sea is really nice. I'm not sure I'll be going in it today. There is someone has gone in the sea over there. Some people are walking in it, you know, just like kind of paddling their toes a bit in there. But yeah, I've been in the sea, and I tell you, it was one of the nicest beaches that I've been to for getting in the sea. It felt quite warm, and it was like, the sand was really nice, like really cushioned under your feet, very soft, no stones, nothing. So I was really surprised by that. I just didn't expect that when coming to the Black Sea, really. But yeah, really cool bar behind. And basically, there we go.
Already made some friends here?
Yeah, so basically really cool, and yeah, it's a cool bar. I really like it, and every time we come here we always really enjoy it. And a lot of people are waving and saying hello to us, so that's really good. You know, we haven't experienced that before. I don't know if they know who we are, probably not. But yeah, really cool bar. Hopefully they'll probably be searching for it in a few days. We'll be, you know, we'll put that in the description. We'll put Makalali. But yeah, what do you think, Rach? Pretty good, isn't it?
Really
It's a good bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made a few friends on the route. People have been waving and saying hello, and that's really cool. You know, we haven't really had that since the resort that we stayed at, the Aqua Paradise Resort, where everybody seemed to know who we were because we did a video there. But yeah, really cool little bar. Nice beach. Really nice beach bar. We're probably just right at the end of the season. Probably like it will end in October or something, or maybe the end of September, I'm not sure. But we're quite near the end now, and yeah, I think like basically we're getting the last sort of bits of summer. Okay, so we've come basically to the end of the beach as we know it, I think. This used to be called Roppongi, but it now seems to be called Matsu. But this used to be where we would come when it was called Roppongi, wasn't it, Rach?
Fake palm trees.
Still got the fake palm trees. It looks pretty much the same place, just different name.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no... I can't see any sort of... like they used to have beds for you to lie on, like as well as deck chairs, but they've basically now got just deck chairs, I think. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. You know, it's getting near the end of the season now, so I think things are kind of closing up, and the restaurant's still open across the road. It's a good restaurant building across there, but there's a bar over here. I don't know if the bar is actually open and working. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. People are sort of hanging out here. I think that's like a DJ deck, which in the height of the summer will probably be used to basically play some tunes and have parties here. You've got volleyball over there, people are playing volleyball. At the Sea Garden. This is like a big park in the, you know, next to the town centre in Varna. So you got things like a zoo terrarium, which is a kind of little petting zoo for kids, and they've got bouncy castles and all that kind of stuff in there. So it's pretty good to go in there, isn't it? But this is like a big sort of like park area in Varna, so just like a lot of cities, it has a good park area. It kind of overlooks the beach, so like the beach is kind of down the hill from the Sea Garden, so you're right, you know, we're walking parallel to the beach really now.
There's a few walkways to get down to it.
Yeah, it's quite a few walkways, quite a few steps, so it's not bad, you know. It's a good, you know, it's a good spot. So, you know, I think it's, yeah, pretty good. It's somewhere that we like to walk through when we're in Varna, and you can get like things like popcorn, you can get things like sweet corn, you know, can't you?
Yeah,
like, you know, sort of like buttered
nice.
Sweet corn's nice,
Yeah.
yeah.
It smells really nice.
Yeah,
as well.
I think there's like ice creams and candy floss and all sorts about. You get cats, so like lots of sort of stray cats about. Well, they're really nice looking cats here though, aren't they? We just saw some really good ones that are like, you know, like they just look like proper cats. They don't look like feral cats really. And look, someone's given them some like cat food. He's obviously a bit scared. Yeah, he's a little bit scared. But yeah, you see a lot of cats. We saw really cool, like three like kind of in between kitten and adult cats, weren't they? And they were like grey, like leopard, you know, with some had little white bits on them.
Like a little cheetah.
Yeah, they looked amazing, you know, they were really, you wouldn't be able to, I don't know, they just like looked like they were someone's pets.
Yeah, a tree.
Yeah, a really cool tree that's obviously come down at some point, and they've turned it almost into a kid's climbing frame, I guess, you know, maybe an unofficial one. But yeah, you know, people, you know, it feels nice here, doesn't it? Like, oh yeah, there's like the middle, I think that's the main street.
That's where all the flowers
There's another
go.
cat over there as well. Yeah, I might just quickly walk up across the grass to that area. Yeah, it's well kept, this sea garden area as well. You see statues of people and stuff here. I think I've seen some Soviet era statues, I'm not sure. I think I might have seen Lenin at one point. Don't know, there we go, there's someone. Not sure who that is, but yeah, this is like the kind of main street on the sea garden. So again, there's lots of different walkways around the sea garden. So yeah, there's a big statue up at the end. Yeah, and we've kind of come up and we're joining, you know, where Rachel is at the moment. She's going to basically join on to us, which she probably doesn't realise that she should walk towards where we are. But yeah, basically this is like nice kind of park area, kind of, yeah, it's really nice. It's like a nice big walkway. So we've had a good day in Varna. We're heading off back home now, just leaving the mall. Should be good, hopefully. It's very quiet now, so the road should be quite quiet. Should be a nice trip back, hopefully.